All right, so after you watch the video, you should have learned about the key terms for algebra. This is an algebraic expression. An algebraic expression is a phrase that's made up of variables and or numbers. And there are three major parts of this expression, and these are terms that need to go in your notes. First is the variable. In this case, it's an x. A variable is a letter or a symbol used to represent a quantity. It's unknown. We don't know what x is worth here. We could have also used an A, a C, a B, any letter to represent it. Now, a number that's attached to a variable is the coefficient. This 9 is the coefficient of x. This is really like saying 9 times x or 9 different x's. A co-pilot is someone that flies with the pilot. A coefficient is with the variable. It's always directly attached to the variable. And a number by itself, it's just called a constant. A term without a variable is a constant. In this case, it's positive 15. Pause the video now if you need to take down any notes. Okay, after you finish your notes, here are some other examples. In this first one up here, the variable is an x, the coefficient is 9. The only difference between the algebraic expression we looked at on the previous slide, where the constant was a positive 15, is here the constant is a negative 15 or a minus 15. The one on the top right, it does not matter where the variable or where the coefficient is. In this case, it's second. It doesn't matter. The coefficient is negative 9, the variable is x, the constant is 15. In the bottom box, we have a constant of positive 6. We have a variable, which is a. And on this one, the coefficient is actually 1. That is 1a. Here we have 9x. Here we have negative 9x. Even though it doesn't show a 1 there, we know that that is just 1a. So the coefficient is 1. If you need to take these down in your notebook, go ahead and take them down now. Okay, in your notes, here are some algebraic expressions. Your job is to put these where they belong. So the first one, 4x plus 15. As I look at this, for me, the easiest thing to recognize is a variable. The variable is x. The coefficient is the number that's with the variable. It's attached to it. In this case, the coefficient is 4, and the constant is positive 15. Take the next 2 or 3 minutes and try these in your notebook. Pause the tape while you work. Okay, in the second one, again, I'm going to identify my variable. The variable is n. The coefficient, what's with the variable, in this case, is a positive 5. And the constant is not just 12, it's a minus 12 or negative 12. In the third one, we have a couple different variables. We have x and we have a. We also have a couple coefficients. 3x, so 3 is a coefficient attached to x. 4a, 4 is a coefficient attached to a. Positive 15 is the constant. In the last one, I'm guessing some of you might have got tripped up here. First thing to identify is the variable. In this problem, the variable is z. The coefficient, what's with the z, is a negative 3, and the constant, the number by itself, is 15. This next slide is a similar idea where you are going to determine which is true. So for example, when I look at this first one, 7x plus 8a plus 98. 2 variables, 1 constant, 1 variable, 2 constant, or 2 variables, 2 constants. Well, I see 2 variables and 1 constant, so that one is going to go right here. Pause the tape, and in your notebook, go ahead and sort these out. All right, moving down the line, 4x plus 15 minus 12. Well, I see 1 variable and I see 2 constants, so that goes in the middle column. 1 variable, 2 variables, 1 constant, 2 constants, 2 variables, 2 constants, 1 variable, 2 constants, 1 variable, 2 constants, 2 variables, 2 constants, 1 variable, 2 constants, and this does not go anywhere because it has 1 variable and 1 constant. So 5n minus 8 should not be used.